Hey guys, I'm Dimension Jumper and today I'll be reviewing the Astro DLC level Thrust or Bust, which was released on the 20th of February of this year. Now this level has you being in this sort of like honeybee honey hive sort of level thing. It's all based on like if you were in like a honey hive or a bee sort of level. You'll probably see more in the gameplay section, but this whole level is based around the bulldog power up, so the one that can launch you forward a couple of meters. And this level is kind of interesting. It's a weird level. I would say because if you look at all the other levels, like Let It Slide, TikTok Shock, Winter Wonderland, not Winter Wonderland, Winter Wonder, all of those levels have are based on like themes. Like you got a winter ice level theme. You've got one that's based on water or something like that. Whereas this one, it's a sort of like a grass, typical like first stage sort of level. Like think of your Mario Bros. For the DS or Sonic Act 1 stage where it was all grassy themed type of levels. And that's where this particular level is kind of going for, but it's all kind of like based on, you've got like these different like honeycomb based areas and stuff like that. And it's similar with it's pretty much the same with the other DLC levels, apart from Winter Wonder. You have to go from the start to the end and just using the power up as you go along. And this time it's the Bulldog power up. And this level, as I said before, is weird. It's got that sort of weird factor. It feels like something that we've never really seen. If that's how the level feels like. And as a level, I think it's okay. It's has some fun moments here and there. I do like how you have to try and avoid these sort of weird, sort of viney tentacle stuff. I'm not really too sure what they are. I think they might just be vines just rotating, and you have to avoid them as well as avoiding some bell robot enemies that create shockwaves. You also have to use the jump pads that are found throughout the level to jump about, that sort of thing. And yeah, this level is fun. I think it's not as if you look at all the other DLC levels we have for Astrobot, it's not my personal favorite. It's probably down in like the lower part of the like DLC levels, because I think it's mainly due to because it's a reuse of a power up, that being the Bulldog power up. And yeah, I think it's a fun power up and it's a fun way of using it in the level. I think it's because it's being reused. It's just it's okay, I guess, and it does have its moments. And I think it's okay. I feel like if they used like a different power up, maybe the octopus one that makes you inflate like a balloon, maybe that would have worked a bit more. Obviously that would have meant that the level would have probably changed a bit, but probably not a huge amount, because some of the parts of the level are required for you to get on top of or up onto. So yeah, it's a fun level, but I think it's just one of those levels that I think could have been improved. So yeah, and now it's time for some gameplay. Now with this level, I think it's a very fun level. I think overall, I'm not a huge fan of how they just like. I mean, it's nice that they brought back the Bulldog power up. It just allows you to go forward a couple of meters. I just think overall it's fun. I think they could have had a different power up maybe, because I don't think it would have made it so much of a difference. They had like a different power up, maybe like this one or something else. And it's a fun level. I think having this be like kind of like get through like this like sort of like honey based sort of greenhouse sort of level is really fun. And
yeah, I think it's very fun, and I'm trying to like. I think when it comes to like the rest of the level, it's also fun if I can get past this particular part. Because I think when it comes to this part, I think mainly at the beginning, it does require a lot of concentration. I would say because you basically have to time your jumps and you need to power up quite well. And yes, it's really one of those levels where, depending on how good you are with the power up, you have to just really be mindful of how the level is played out and stuff like that. So yeah, this is another level that's really based on your timing of how you use your power ups and your jumps and stuff like that. So yeah, and yeah, it's a fun level. I just think it could have been improved a bit. So yeah, so that's been it for the gameplay. Now it's going to go back to the review.
So overall, I think the thrust and bust level is fun. I think it has some enjoyable moments, and yeah, I think if the power up was different, like the octopus power up or the elephant power up, I think that would have been made the level a bit more better, or a bit more challenging. I don't know, but yeah, it's a fun level. I think it's a nice inclusion. I think it's just due to the power up. I think maybe it was changed a bit. Maybe like if it was like a level that had one power up in the first half, and then another power up in the second half, maybe, and then would make the level a bit more cooler to play through. But yeah, overall it's fun. It has I think it's just mainly due to the way how you use the platforming and stuff. So yeah, so overall it's a fun level, not my personal favourite. So yeah, so that's been my review for the Astrobot Thrust and Bust DLC level. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.